Hello guys, I know it's been a while since I have been on YouTube. I have still been around, mostly making Twitch content. That's neither here nor there. I wanted to get back and get back into making content, specifically for YouTube, not just Twitch stuff. And so I wanted to start off with the most recent big thing that's kept me so busy, and that was the Path of Exile Searing Worlds Gauntlet. So the first thing I want to address is what is Gauntlet? And, for anyone who may not know, it is a big competitive event. Like, I think the biggest PoE event now officially. I'm not sure if there's anything bigger. And the event grows every time in both, like, just the size and popularity of it, but also, like, the prize money seems to grow every time. And so it is a very, very difficult event. Pretty much the hardest event that is run for Path of Exile. And it is so interesting because it encourages diversity, because the classes are competing against each other. So you have the best class objectively usually and the worst, and they're not competing against each other, they're just competing against their own class, which is something that makes it so interesting. Although the event is very hard and really pushes players and their builds and their ideas to the limit, it makes it really interesting because the worst class is just competing against the worst class for prize money as well. Several thousands of dollars of prize money is devoted to like each class. And so it's really interesting. It makes the game really difficult. It's like permadeath. You lose your character and everything on them. If they die, you can save stuff that was in your stash, but that's it. And it really tests everything that you know about the game, makes the game faster, harder. Monsters are scary or have more AoE, they shoot out more projectiles, all this crazy stuff. And you have to pretty much go through this like crucible, this gauntlet. And the person who ends up killing the most bosses, combined with like levels of their character at the end of the event, is the winner for that class, whether they're alive or dead. So it makes this really interesting dynamic that's this really diverse competition. And something that just my theory crafting brain loves, and an event that I've competed in. I competed in it, even though it doesn't sound fun. I've really enjoyed every time. So it's a lot of fun, and it's something that I continue to plan to play in. And I am going to probably be playing in the less popular classes and really theory crafting builds for them. And I'm hoping to win some money from them next time. Let's get into what I played and why. So I practiced one thing for over a week or almost a week, and as I heard talk that more and more people would be playing it, really good players that have years in the game over me, I ended up switching last minute. It's not really something I regret, because it was something that I really had hope for doing well, because I had less of an expectation to compete at the highest level. I was playing probably the worst class, or maybe the least represented, I'd say. And the whole event, even though I died many times, got set back a lot, and my last minute switch without any practice really did come back to bite me. I still had hope that I would do really well. And that's why I played what I did. I played the least popular class, which is Ranger. At least I believe it is, looking at the point totals and the players, like classes rolled and all that. I think it was. Definitely felt like it if it wasn't, but it's something I enjoyed too. That was the other reason I played it. So I played the least popular thing because I really enjoy it and really felt like competing on it. And there was so much less that was needed to be done for me to actually win. So I played a Raider, was working on Lightning Strike, which did feel pretty good, but it took so long to get running, and the single target still suffered. So I feel like if I had practiced more and had more of a plan going in for what I actually played, I could have done better. So let's talk about how I did. I was 18th overall in my class out of thousands of people. Even though it was the least popular class, there were thousands of characters rolled, including several of my dead ones were on that ladder. And so overall, even though people can remake characters and stuff, I was still 18th overall out of thousands. So very good. And I was the #1 overall alive Ranger. So for the least popular class, excluding the 17 people above me that were dead, which they still got more points than me. They don't, I don't, I'm not like a higher rank than them by being alive. Being alive doesn't represent anything except that you can no longer progress. So I was 18th overall, number 1 alive, and that was better than I expected, to be honest. I was expecting just to do better than last Gauntlet, and I did that too. The last Gauntlet I competed again, which was not the most recent one, I was like top 53 or something when I died. I didn't only die to lag. I literally, it wasn't just like, oh, lag, I didn't see that attack. It was like, I clicked the exit game button, and then the game froze for about 5 or 6 seconds and didn't exit. And I Control-Delete, closed the game. I logged back in and my character was dead. So that's what happened to me. I logged out, I completely exited the game at full health, and the game just froze, and I was stuck. I'll see if I can get a clip of that up on screen while I'm doing this. I just have some gameplay from the last day of the Gauntlet in the background here. I'm not actually playing live. So yeah, I was just expecting to do better than level 90 and top 53, and I did. I was level 91, and I was rank 18 overall for a different class, although still better, still an improvement for me. I was hoping to win some prize money. Obviously, like I said, the whole time I was like, wow, like the top people are within striking distance. I can get up there. I had to kill like 3 bosses or 4. Most of those that I had practiced to have technically been first. Didn't even feel strong enough to ever get to bosses again because my lack of preparation for what I actually played. But it was really fun, and I was really hopeful the whole time, and I'm going to do it again, and I'm going to come with a better plan next time, which I think gets us right into my next point. I wanted to talk about the plans moving forward. Let me actually skip ahead in this VOD here, too. Let's go back to some more of the more exciting stuff right at the end, as I am current rank 21 at this moment, where I've just skipped to. So I'll have that run in the background. Plans moving forward. This event really surprised me. A lot of the people that I was playing against in probably the hardest event, like this event is run every 3 months, and every 3 months there's big prize money and changes to the event. And I was really not expecting to have been so hopeful, especially because even though I, you know, again, being alive doesn't really mean anything except that you can keep progressing. But considering that 17, all people above me were dead, had I just died less, prepped more, and maybe had a better idea of what I wanted to play, it really makes me wonder how far I could have gone. Now, that's all hearsay, that's all speculation, right? Like, oh wow, if I just did this and this and this and this happened differently. But it honestly made me wonder. I'm competing against people that have tens of thousands of more hours at the game than me, and I really never thought I would be within touching or striking distance of them. And that was just crazy to me, especially for how long my build took to get going, because I had not really practiced that aspect of it. I really would not have expected to be where I was. And that was the crazy thing to me. That was really crazy to me. And so I'm doubling down, and I'm, even though the next event is 3 months away, I'm practicing now and prepping now and making builds for it now. So if you guys want to see that and check that out, I'm doing solo stuff on hardcore, which is still pretty tough, over on my Twitch. The link's always in the video description in the read more. But I was really surprised, and I think that next time, especially if I'm practicing this whole time for the worst class, which is all objective. I feel like the meta is player defined as much as it is by the devs making things good or bad. I really feel like the sky's the limit next time. You know, we'll have to see, but I'm practicing with like a real intent, with a lot of focus, working through a lot of different ideas for different classes. Although I will probably run the one with least competition because they all seem pretty good so far. Less meta stuff, less popular stuff. I have builds and ideas for all of it. And so that's really getting excited for the next 3 months and the next league start when I can compete and practice then in a month as well. So that's sooner. The league resets and then there's like a ladder again. So yeah, I have a lot of ideas. I'll be working through them on the Twitch if you guys want to check that out. If you want to follow on YouTube, I'll try to do summaries of what I'm working on and my ideas. Yeah, and it's always going to be something I enjoy, and that's the other thing I want to talk about. Even though I think I can win money, and I really want to push, and I really am excited for the possibilities of what I can keep doing and pushing myself to do, it's always going to be something I enjoy. I can't really usually abide by playing the meta or playing the popular thing. It's just something because I watch streams and I watch content and I see other people playing it. It's just something I feel like I've already played, even though I've not, you know. And there will be exceptions. I don't want to say like there's a blanket rule for me always 100% of the time, because there will be exceptions. There may be something that's really popular that I just enjoy, and like I said, then I'm going to play what I enjoy. But I think that a lot of what I've been testing already in like the 2 weeks since Gauntlet has ended has really got me excited and really felt much better than I expected, and stuff I wish I came up with before Gauntlet. My creative potentials like being tapped now. Really excited, really kind of nerding out about all the theory crafting possibility and stuff. And I really wish I had a bit more of that before Gauntlet, because a lot of what I came up with before Gauntlet did not feel good. And I know I have like 3 or 4 ideas that feel really good and look really good on paper. This comes down to execution to come the time of next Gauntlet and what changes in the patches. So yeah, I think that's about it. If you have any questions or anything I left out, feel free to leave a comment or check out my Twitch. You can ask me live and find answers from me live there. So I want to just go ahead and skip to the moment when I pinged up to the next level here. And I dinged to 91. Let me skip ahead. I don't know if it was this map or the next map. And when my rank finally updated, I want to go ahead and skip to that. We're about to hit it. And I just say thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy. I want to do more with my content than entertain people, though. I always want to uplift and encourage people. That's why I'm so focused on community in my Discord and in my Twitch. I've now gotten my chat on screen all the time, so I can read it and react and respond and be more about the people, because what I'm doing is not really the focus of what I'm doing. It's just something to hopefully get people interested in talking with me, so that I can enter more than entertain. I really want to be about uplifting and encouraging people, and it's really important to me. There we go, ding 91. Really important to me to share my faith, and even though I know it's weird for a gaming YouTuber to talk about, but just something that, again, understand, if you don't like me saying that or don't care for me saying that, just understand that it's important to me, and I think it's a good thing to be doing, even though you may disagree, and that's completely fine. You can check out more about that in the Discord as well. It's a completely separate channel. It's not all about that, and you don't have to be scared. Oh, it's Christian, I need to run. You don't have to be scared of that if that's something you're worried about. It's something that I don't subject people to who don't want it. I just, hope to share. That's all linked below, and I hope to see you guys around. Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys will follow along the journey, and I'll see you soon. Happy gaming, guys. Have a great time. Good luck, and God bless.